Hello. What is good, everybody? What is good? Yes, it's been a day since I went live. Um, and I wanted to share with you um results. So I went live every day on YouTube. Had a series where I just wanted to, show some real mom growth, if any, right? And to show moms when it comes to live, when it comes to um, just doing something consistently, you know, that they can do it too. And, uh, basically, what change do you see in yourself, if anything, or in your business, right? So going live every day, it wasn't just about visibility, okay? Um, it was just about trusting myself to show up messy and still be effective. You know, um, and I can say that there was some things that surprised me, and I'm thankful for. Um, and I just wanted to share that with you today. So I can say what has improved um, within myself. Um, I can say my I can say my confidence went up a little bit as far as getting on live, as far as just talking a little bit more. Um, I can say that I feel good about myself. Even though I was tired, I was tired. I was tired. Um, but that was just a muscle that had to be stretched. I feel like that was a muscle that just had to be stretched. Um, mentally, spiritually, um, and I'm grateful for it. I really am grateful for it, and it shows that I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Even more. You know. Um, so let me tell you what transpired. Okay, so within the 7 days of going live, um, my views it went up and down. The first day, um, it was more views that I've ever had on a video. Right. I don't have too many subscribers right now. I have like 30 subscribers. Um, but within that time frame, I gained four. So I went from 26 to 30, and I should have did a screenshot the before. But yeah, I gained four subscribers. Um, my views went up and down in YouTube. The first day, um, it was 18 views. The second day was 12. The third day was 19. The fourth day was 7. The fifth day was 5. The sixth day was 9. And the seventh day was 8. So it was up and down. And it could have been a number of things. It could have been my topic. It could have been the time that I posted, because sometimes that makes a difference. It really does. You could have the best content, the best, title, but if people aren't on that's looking for that, then it's going to be kind of hard, to get views. Um, but that's okay though. That's okay, because who knows? You know what I'm saying? As you get on more and you go live and you make videos and stuff like that, certain videos may get engagement and you may gain more subscribers, and then people will look at your old material. You know what I'm saying? So nothing is in vain. Nothing is in vain at all. And I had to tell myself that too. Um, but like I said, just by showing up, it has, put a level of, say, a little bit more grit. It has given me more confidence. It has given me more confidence, like I said, to show up more. That's all I can think about right now. But and I can say for day one, the title was Stop Overthinking Digital, and this is how moms start. So that was day one, had the 18 views. And then day 9, that was 19 views. And that topic was called How I Started Digital Marketing with No Niche, No Plan, No Clue. You know. Um and then day 2, which 12 views, was this change made. Looking at those titles, and I'm like, okay, this kind of has like something that kind of stands out in a way, you know. Um, to myself, I'm thinking, okay, a lot of people maybe, they want to start digital marketing and they have these same type of thoughts, you know. And where do I start? Because there's so much there's so many voices in this space, and people have their own strategies, their own ways. They'll tell you what platform to get on. You don't have to be on the platform. um, this is the way I do funnels, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their own strategy, and that's basically what digital marketing is. You have to have your own strategy, because one strategy may fit this person, and you try to do the same thing that one person does, and it don't work for you. Okay. You just have to show up and being yourself. That's just life, period. Nobody want to show up and be somebody else. You know. Um, so some other things. After I did my live, I made a reel talking about what the reel was about, and then I shared the link from YouTube to different platforms. I shared it to Facebook, I shared it to Instagram, and I shared it to YouTube for YouTube Shorts. And those got the views are up and down. And like I said, I know I remember one of the videos had, or one of the reels had, like over 300 views. And I kind of remember what time I posted that, and it was different from the other ones. So, like I said, posting times matter. You know what I'm saying? And that you won't understand and get until you start posting at different times. And there is a sweet spot too. Especially on different platforms, especially um what time your audience is on. Okay, because it'll show you that in Facebook. um yeah, that's all I can say as far as like my results. um but if you want to start digital marketing, right, as a mom, as whoever you are, you know um I can say you definitely got to get your reps up. And what I mean by that is you have to continuously put content out. You have to continuously show up. You know what I'm saying? For yourself and for your audience. Because that's the only way that you're going to build your confidence up, that you're going to build your community up, make sales, because it just can't be a one and done. You know what I'm saying? You have to, as you're looking at this now, right? You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You may have viewed some of my videos or whatever. You may have, a certain opinion about me, whatever. Um, but there's always something, you know, in a person that whether you like them or not, it's something. Well, when you like them, there is it's something in them that's relatable to who you are or what you've been through or whatever. What, honey? Okay. All you're gonna do is just dump these out and then walk away. Hit this here. Um, y'all hear that? Blocks. Now she's probably gonna play with them probably gonna play with them for a couple minutes and then walk away. Okay. Yes, you have you definitely got to get your reps up, and just perfect your speaking skills. Um, I definitely came a long way, I can say, from my very first video to now. Yeah, I have, little stumbling blocks here and there, but who doesn't? You know, it's just the fact that I'm on here. And I'm telling y'all, this is real mom honest growth right here. You know, I'm being transparent with y'all. You know what I'm saying? As far as other results, I haven't gotten any sales and I haven't gotten any leads. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. I'm celebrating whatever win that I got. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna come a time in your business where it's like that. It's just gonna be crickets. You know, um, what I'm celebrating is people have viewed, my videos, and it could just be one view. I don't care. That one view may have changed that person's life to go to the next step, whatever they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's one soul. You know, um, and then on top of that, like I said, what I've taken away from it, you know, and how it has built me as a person. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when you start digital marketing, there is a general way on how to start it, that I can say. You pick your social media platform that you're most comfortable on. A lot of people say in digital marketing it's good to start on Instagram. Instagram to me, is very aesthetically pleasing. Um and it's not everybody's forte. Like, I really don't like Instagram like that. The only reason why I like Instagram is the music that you can choose from, because when I post on Instagram, I link it to my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I find that on Facebook when I do try to do a reel, I can't really find. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I don't know, but I really can't find like trending sounds. But Instagram has that, and I just like their story. When you post story, the different type of icons and different types of things that you can use. Um, but I like Facebook more because I'm comfortable on that platform, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable on YouTube too. I like YouTube too. So when you start in digital marketing, just pick a platform that you're most comfortable on. You know what I'm saying? Um, and first thing you want to do is understand your story and why you're starting digital marketing, why you're starting any type of business. Talk about it, record it. You know what I'm saying? Edit it if you have to, and that could be your first reel. Put a hook on it. This is why I'm starting digital marketing in real time, whatever the hook may be. You know what I'm saying? And then do a call to action. Comment. I don't know. I'm just thinking of a word. Comment. comment story if you resonating with this. You always want to do a call to action, right? Or um comment trust for my blah 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 guide or whatever your call to action is. You always got to tell your audience what to do. Then put a trending sound on it, and make sure that the trending sound matches to whatever it is you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking, you don't have to do a trending sound. Some people put sounds in the background and put it on low, but when you're talking, you don't have to put a trending sound. But if you're just putting a hook on there, um, you're putting a hook on there, and it's for 8 seconds, 10 seconds or whatever. Then you put a trending sound on it, and then you do your caption. You talk about basically whatever that video is about. It's basically you're talking about it even more, because a hook shouldn't be that long. But if you have a long hook, the caption should be short. But if you have a short hook, the caption should be long. Talk about, this is why I'm starting, whatever's on your heart, you know what I'm saying? And then do your call to action, and then put your hashtags on, and then post, you know what I'm saying? And I can say making a YouTube channel is going to help you too. That should be a part of your strategy too. I recommend it because, for one, you can do longer videos. You can go on live. You can allow your audience to get to know who you are, more in depth, because reels is just, people don't really know you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like little short clips of whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're talking about. Okay. And plus, YouTube, it gets you more comfortable in front of the camera. It sets you up. Okay. But if you so like I said, any type of strategy. Yeah, look at all this stuff on the floor, and then she walked away. Took her socks on. Oh Lord. So that's just, the first thing to do as far as just making a reel. You can start off with that and just keep making reels. I say for like 30 seconds, 30 seconds to like a minute and a half. You can do carousels. That's when you're teaching your audience, you're educating your audience about whatever it is you're selling, and then you're doing a call to action at the end. And just posting, just posting, seeing what sticks, seeing what not sticks, or seeing what doesn't stick, and then do that for 30 days. The recommendation is to post 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do that. When I first started, and now I probably post like twice a day. But if I don't, once a day. If I don't, 5 times out the week. If I don't, 4 times out the week. You know what I'm saying? I just post when I can, because I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get a little better with it, and then, like I said, do use YouTube as part of your strategy. Okay. Use stories, because that's going to be your selling point. That's where you can put your link to your store or whatever product you're selling. And you can do little clips of yourself during the day, just for people to see, your lifestyle, what you're doing. You get to talk to them. You get to just show who you are. You get to just show who you are, So that's all. That's all I can say. Reels, carousels, trending sound, your hook, your caption, your platform, and of course, because that is going to be the main thing that is going to That's going to be the main thing that you have to push in the beginning. Is you're talking about whatever it is you made for them, you know. Um, yeah, I'm just going off the top of the head right now. That's going to be the main things to start. Okay. But if you have any questions or anything like that, I could break it down a little bit more for you. Um, you can comment under this video or go to my Instagram or Facebook page. I'll be happy to help. Um, but if you do need a starting point, I made a busy mom 5-day beginner blueprint that's going to help you get started um with digital marketing. Okay. And it's going to help you. It's going to help you. This is something that I created that I wish that I had, you know, because sometimes digital marketing can be a little bit um intimidating, but it's not. It's just how you approach it and how it's explained to you, you know, in the beginning. Yes, honey. You don't want me to blow it? You got to blow it. She making a noise. You gonna pick put all of that in the bag. So if you're interested in my blueprint, I pinned it in the chat and I also put it under the description. Okay. It's just a simple pressure-free plan to help you get started with your digital journey, digital marketing journey. Okay. So, you know, if you was with me on this journey of my 7-day every day going live on YouTube, I appreciate it. Um, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And you know, just follow me on this journey because this is real mom growth. Okay. It's real mom growth over here, you know. And if I can do this, you definitely can do it. You know, you just got to step out on faith and, you know, keep God in the forefront in everything that you do and watch him work. Okay. All right. So, well, you have a wonderful day. And in the meantime, read your Bible, talk to God, and allow him to talk to you. Okay. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.